You must fight the battle for dignity. You have a limited time to stay on earth. You must try and use that period for the purpose into what you desire it to be. We are practical men and women. As somebody has said, we do not care whether the cat is black or white, as long as it can catch mice. We put our foot down and insisted in being respected.
My name's Scott Bland. I'm the club secretary at Drumchapel United and oversee the girls' football at the club.
My name's Gary Johnston and I've got several roles within the club.
My name is Christine O'Donnell and I have one boy in the 2011 team.
My name's Lorraine and I have one child at the club at the moment.
My name's Claire. I have one son in the 2011 team and he plays 2 nights a week.
Most of the age groups train twice a week, minimum for an hour, so the majority of the age groups have got the kids for at least 2 hours a week training, and then they'll always get a game on a Sunday as well, or a Saturday, whatever league they happen to be in.
The role of the club for me as club secretary is to run the day-to-day business of Drumchapel United on behalf of the club exec. So every day some of the teams will come and speak to me, or maybe parents come and speak to me, of the SFA, leagues, council, and basically pulling all that together for the club exec every month.
I joined 4 years ago, and it was basically, as most coaches that do join, is because they're looking for a football team for their son or daughter. I'd heard good things about Drumchapel United anyway, so that's one of the first clubs that I contacted.
I came to the club 9 years ago. Again, it's probably similar to most coaches, volunteer coaches, where they come because their kid wants to play football. So I joined the 1999's boys team as a head coach and really ran the club for right up to the under-19s last year.
I'm one for letting the boys play as much football as possible rather than so much focusing a lot on the drills. Obviously we do the drills to improve their technical stuff and improve their learning of the game, but for me it's definitely all about playing football. Basically it's get the ball on the ground, let them just play the game. My son benefits in loads of ways. He's out there twice a week at training with his pals, first and foremost. He's got so many friends that he's met through the club and his age group in particular. And I've seen a massive difference in him and all the boys. Since we started, a lot of the kids that we've got, we've had for nearly 4 years now. And it's brilliant to see them grow as children, do you know what I mean, as well as football players.
They get a lot of social time. So my son comes to the club and I enjoy it because he's spending time with 24 other boys. He's getting a lot of social time and one-to-one time with other kids, so he's benefiting, he's growing, he's learning from other people.
The benefits that I feel that he receives for playing the football is his fitness has come on great, his confidence, he's come out his wee shell, He's just changed in a person. He's became a great wee character, a great wee footballer.
In terms of girls' football, we started from zero. There was loads of clubs like Morton, like your Rangers, your Celtics, Glasgow Girls, Glasgow City, who had also run girls' programmes for a long time. But in terms of looking at our area, in terms of Drumchapel, maybe into Clydebank, Knightswood, that kind of area, there was no girls' football whatsoever. It's absolutely fantastic. So we've started the Girls Academy just at the beginning of April. We've got an under-9s, under-11s, 2 under-13 squads and a 15 squad. And next year we're talking about actually putting a professional women's team in, rather than our 17s. So we'll have a full player pathway for girls from basically 6-year-old right through to whenever they want to retire, I think.
We've got a full player pathway for the kids. It starts off with the Tigers, which start at 3-year-old, all the way up to the amateur side, which is the adults. We've got 4 age groups for the girls section as well. They start from under-9s all the way up to under-15s, so we're looking to make that a lot bigger as well.
In terms of growth of the club, we're sitting now with 22 squads. We've got a master plan which takes us to 2020, which will be 36 squads we expect to have by the end of 2020 within the club. And that will cover girls football, boys football, men's football, walking football, over 35s, para football, and anything else underneath that we think that we need to put in.
Come up and come into the Donald Dewar and speak to anybody that's wearing the Drumchapel United kit or with their badges on, and just go and speak to them and find out what's going on and maybe if you can take part.
Drumchapel United's a football club that's been established for many years. It's very family orientated, it's got a great environment. They're very good at developing children through the ranks, and overall it's just a great club to be part of.
As a coach, I love it. It's brilliant. It's a real family thing for myself because my wife's sort of heavily involved within the club as well. My oldest is in the 09s and my youngest is part of the mini kickers. So it's a real family, event.
If anybody's thinking about getting their kids involved in Drumchapel United but are too frightened to come and approach somebody, don't feel frightened to come and do it. Come and speak to somebody. There's always somebody to come and talk to and voice anything that you'd like to ask, maybe questions about the club. There is always somebody here that's always available to help you out and guide you in the right direction, whether it's team-wise or whether it's just want to know about getting involved in stuff that we do within the club. But come and speak to us.
First thing is to be honest with yourself. You can never have an impact if you have not changed yourself.